Mente's storm damage. Brand new chassis for him this year, I must say. The Hurricane Force here is running on Mente's old chassis, which he used to run from the 2010-2011 series years. Now he's got a new chassis this year. And a new paint job, which is, say, a little too simple in my eyes. My personal opinion, the one he had from 2010-2011, that paint job is a lot better. My eyes, he should have ran with that one. But anyways. Rolling bars and the tie rods are actually green, which stand out quite weird, I must say. That's just me. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but it just doesn't look right compared to the rest of the truck. It should be orange, too. But anyways, up close shot. There's his seat. There's the engine. Hard on the engine. King shocks. Not like Adam Anderson's Gravedigger Legend setup, but kind of like the one you see on like Mike Botter's Black Stallion. Kind of like that setup. Rick Long's Odyssey batteries, Bigfoot number 15. Larry Swim and Bigfoot number 16 was supposed to be here, but Bigfoot number 16 suffered a lot of damage at the Four-Wheel Jamboree Nationals in Indianapolis, Indiana a couple weeks ago. So they got Rick Long and Bigfoot number 15 to replace him, which I don't mind. Still Bigfoot. F axles. Probably one of the few trucks that runs, these types of axles. Well, me personally, this is the only truck that runs them that I've seen, is ZF axles. Up on the front here, you've got blue limiting straps. Run special types of like how would you call them? Headers maybe? I don't know. I would call them headers. We got Odyssey batteries as a sponsor on the body here. If Larry Swim, Bigfoot number 16 went here, he'd run the E3 spark plugs body, but because he's not here, because Bigfoot number 16 suffered a lot of damage, Rick Long's here. See here. There's his ISP seat.
Over there. Now. There's no running.
Hang on. I don't do that.
Jeremy Slifko's Backdraft. One truck I came here to see, and the driver I came here to see. The shocks are actually covered by some like metal plate. Probably guess he tries to protect them a little more. Little stuffed dog He always has that on like the dash. Butler built steering system. I'm probably guessing that's what runs his front and rear steerings. Don't know. So we're here with, how old are you?
22.
The 22-year-old phenom, as Scott Douglas would say, Jeremy Slifko and Backdraft. Now, Jeremy, this year you weren't at the Advanced Auto Parts Monster Jam World Finals 13. What's your reaction to that? Since you were there last year?
We had a pretty down year this year. We ran pretty hard, and we had a couple of problems that held us back. It's nothing against Monster Jam for sure, but they asked us about going, and there's no way we were going to do it. We're making a good run at 2013. We're going to make a good run at it. Just because we're in the process right now, we're gonna have a brand new truck for January.
Yeah, that's what my next question is gonna be about. What's the new truck? How's the new truck do you think is gonna be like?
The new truck.
What are you expecting from it?
The new truck is gonna be probably the benchmark of the industry is what we're looking to make it. So obviously it's gonna be the best truck out there at the beginning of the year. So we're hoping that anyway. We're trying hard. We got a lot of new parts we're trying out on it. So we're trying to get it together and make sure everything's 100%.
Okay, and final question. I'll give you a what's your plan of attack for this whole weekend to try to win everything in this all freestyle show?
Actually, I just go out there and have fun and do what I do. And I mean, I watch everybody else. I don't really plan off of what they do, but I try and find what everybody else isn't doing. So that's just usually how my plan goes.
We're here with Rick Long with the Odyssey Batteries Bigfoot number 15. Now, Rick, what does it now feel like to know that Team Bigfoot has now reclaimed the long jump monster truck record a few weeks ago at the 4-Wheel Jamboree Summer Nationals in Indianapolis?
You know, we went out and we took that back and stuff. I had no doubt we were going to do it. You know, Dan went out and that thing done so much better than we thought it was going to do. You know, it landed, sucked it right up, and then he went right out and freestyled it afterwards. You know, he wasn't hurt, didn't bother the truck any. You know, so that truck's got a whole lot more in it. We're just getting warmed up.
Okay, next question. What's going on with the new Bigfoot number 19? How's that coming along?
It's coming along pretty good. I think it'll probably actually be done in about 3 or 4 weeks.
Didn't they say you have like a deadline, like Aruba?
Yeah, it's got to go on the ship, you know, and I think it's about 3 weeks from now, somewhere in there.
Okay, and final question. What's your plan of attack to win this all freestyle show this weekend?
I'm going out doing better than everybody else.
Doing better than Larry Swim, because he was supposed to be here, but since number 16 suffered a lot of damage.
You know, Larry does a good job wherever he goes. I think I'd do a better job, you know, so he couldn't keep his truck together. Mine's still running.
So we're here with Wish Blackburn, driver of the Viper Mod truck. Probably not for long, because is it true that you actually want to sell this?
Oh yeah, actually, hopefully this week the new buyer gets it. And
somebody already bought it?
Yeah, well, pretty much, it's in the process of. We're just waiting for transition stuff and all that, but I have a feeling I'll be still around it for a while.
Okay, but will this be like one of the last few shows that you'll be doing, or is this like the last one?
Yeah, it all depends if we can work a deal out or whatever. But the new owner actually wants me to stay on board and keep it running and keep it going and driving it and all that good stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. And one more question. What's your plan of attack to try to win this whole weekend?
Just go out there, hit anything and everything, and it's a nice open area, bonsai some stuff, and I get to go first, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at least that's what they're telling me.
Oh.
So we'll see what happens. It's been a very long time since I've been here. The last time I was here was with Demon, and now finally I get to come back with Viper. It's been many years, so a lot has changed in those years too. So, but I got a good truck, and it still rocks, and it's still ready to strike.
We're here with Andy Slifko, driver of the Eradicator, and probably the most experienced one in the whole field. So, Andy, You and Jeremy are currently in the process of creating a brand new backdraft. What are you expecting out of that brand new truck next year?
Trying to make it indestructible.
Indestructible in any way?
Just like Kohler's out there and just tear it up and drive it off the floor.
Okay, and okay, one more question. What's your plan of attack for this whole weekend to try to win this whole freestyle event?
I just make them all sweat a little bit.
So we're here with Tim Mente, driver of Storm Damage. Now Tim, this has actually been a brand new chassis for you this new year. How's it been treating you?
Early on it was a little tough transitioning from the purple frame we got behind it with Storm Damage for the last 2 years. We think we got it pretty much dialed in, and we're here to have some fun out on the sand. We've been going for a while, week after week, so as you run more and more, it becomes easier. You learn it learns your driving style, and you learn what it likes.
Okay, and also, at the beginning of this first quarter, you actually ran with the Advanced All-Parts Monster Jam for the first time. How was that experience?
Well, it wasn't the first time. It was the first time with this truck, but it's always a pleasure to run with many different promoters, and Monster Jam, of course, is kind of the most well-known name in promoters. So to run with the higher-end one, it's always an awesome deal.
Okay, and one final question: what is your plan of attack to try to win this all freestyle event this week?
Hit everything with big air.
Hard as you can.
Try to knock off the big competitors.
Yeah, hopefully you can try to beat Jim Kohler's air that he got last year. I heard he got like 50 feet in the air.
Tough. That's tough. I don't think that there's an obstacle out there that's set up, the ramping's not set up to get that much air.
So we're here with Breaud, is that it? Uh-huh. And we're here with Breaud, driver of the Instigator monster truck. Now, Paul, have you made any changes to the truck to cohere with the sand at all for the weekend?
We actually did a gear change in it, did some adjustments on the fuel since we're at sea level, that type of thing, and did a little shock adjustment this morning. I changed pressures on and changed ride height on it because of the size of the jumps and whatnot.
And also, even though you weren't actually part of the event, I'm about to say, but what was the experience of being at the Party in the Pits for the Advanced All-Parts Monster Jam Path of Destruction show up in East Rutherford, New Jersey? How was that experience?
That was really cool. That was a very long pit party that we were at, and but it was very good, very big. I mean, it was
probably about half scale of Vegas, maybe.
Yeah. I haven't been to Vegas personally yet, but it was a nice show. I mean, it's a lot of people turned out. Everybody seemed to really enjoy it, and it was a good experience for me.
Okay, and one final question: what's your plan of attack to try to win this whole freestyle all show this whole weekend?
Well, we're just going to go out and do what we do best and run the truck and see what we can do.